And hello and welcome back to an all-new episode of Dwarf Fortress Roleplay. We're back into our side story and we're getting joined by Faker Fangirl. Hello.
Hello.
From the frozen tundras of Canada. Well,
It's actually pretty frozen right now.
yeah, I was complaining about the 5 degrees I have in my room right now, but I guess you would say, oh yes, it's like
It's so hot.
that's a sweet spring noon. Okay, so yeah, first thing off, we are going to create your character. And first off, you need the name. So there are rules for the name. First rule is you need a name. It needs to sound dwarvish. Then the second name is a conjoined word, two conjoined words. The first name is the first name of your father. The second name is the second name of your mother. So
Faker is not dwarven enough.
we have.
Well, you know, it's getting there.
Come on. Do a bit.
Man.
Like we have. Okay, I'm reading you a few names. Yeah, Dravuk Iron Melter, Eurus Aluminium Cobble, Essig Glengrin, Eurus Lactaces, Balta Golden.
Curious, then it's gonna be confusing.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
Well, one of them's not in this campaign. He's in the other one.
Yeah, but we still have we have a Eurus in this one too.
Like, but I don't like. I wanted Faker because that's like.
We could turn it a bit more dwarfish. How do you think about that? Faker. What is it? Backwards. Rekaf.
Oh.
Sounds great. Rekaf.
Rekaf. Okay, Rekaf Pride Sword, and Pride Sword is from the name generators. So I like that.
Okay, Rekaf's Pride Sword. So your mother was called Sword and your father was called Pride, basically.
What?
Yeah, that's how it works. Like you're taking your name is a conjunction of your mother's name and your father's name.
I assume it's like the first part of your father's name and the last part of your mother's.
Yeah, so, and that's why you always have
So
like.
your father could have been like Proud Forge, and your mother could have been something
It's
like
clearly
Shine.
the coolest.
Yeah.
order.
Yeah, like that. Okay, so let me get you into the journals. Okay, so save changes. So let's go to your character sheet. Rekaf Pride's Word. Tell me something about yourself, Rekaf. Who are you? What are you? What are you doing in our proud fortress?
I am a militia. I'm here on the expedition to help ensure the safety of
Eurus aluminium cobble. No,
and
only of Eurus aluminium cobble.
He's very conceited. He's only paying you to protect him. Everyone else is expendable.
Wait a second. You're part of the militia, yeah?
Yes.
So, okay, what the hell went wrong in your life that you have to protect Eurus aluminium cobble?
Basically, everyone on this thing is the fortress is sending them out for a reason.
Oh god.
Go, yeah, have a look at the character sheet. You're seeing the character sheet, right?
I am a bit impulsive.
Wait a second. You see the character sheet, right? Of your character, Rekaf. So, we are using this thing called aspects. Like, this is the high concept, this is what your character is. And then you have troubled aspect. This is what gets you into trouble, and this is what maybe is the reason.
Yeah, impulsive would be an excellent troubled aspect.
Yeah, but impulsive is hard to pull off in a roleplay game. Because, yeah, the thing is, it's impulsive, it will get you into trouble, but it's easy, you know? Like, it's easy to play an impulsive character.
But,
Yeah.
I mean,
Like try to get how did your impulsiveness got you into trouble?
like a very specific disorder, like OCD or something.
No, wait. So you're a militia guy. You have your daily route, and then something happened that made the Baron thinking like, oh yeah, I
That was banned by the Baron.
you what You
I sold an item that was banned by the Baron for export.
as a militia?
Yeah.
So you are a broker that was on militia duty or something like that. So you're actually a
No,
broker?
I wanted beer from a trader, and like, so I gave him this this what do you call them?
Like
Not
something
a
made in the
totem.
fort that's
The-
not.
Yeah. So you
One of those crafted items. I just gave him one that was lying around for some beer, and then
you
people
you
ratted on me, and I got in trouble for it.
yeah. So
It was you're not allowed to export.
so you were like a militia guy, and while the trade was happening, you were sitting on one of, on the chair on the table, as you do, to like oversee how the trading is going, getting a bit of insurance, making sure that no thief is trying to slide in behind the traders. And one of the guys was like saying, "Oh, Mr. Dwarf, that is a very fine chair you are having there." And you were like, "Oh yeah, but that is one nice chair. You are right, human man." And he was like, "Oh, I would like to obtain this chair." And you're like, "No, no, this is banned. We cannot give away any chairs. Our baron loves our chairs.
Baron loves chairs. He loves them.
You should see his room. It's filled with chairs. He doesn't have a single table. He only puts chairs above themselves to eat from them."
He's kinky like that.
Yeah, and you're like, and he's like, "Oh, no, yeah, I cannot do that." And he's like, oh, have you ever tried human beer? And he's getting out the beer, and you're like smelling it. It's like has a sweet taste in your nose.
Doesn't taste like dirt, you know.
No, the dwarvish beer is the best beer. We all know that. But this kind of beer is like different. It's like it's feeling really light. It's
smells
it smells nice. It smells neat, and you're taking a little sip, and you're feeling like really ease down. And it's made from a herb called hemp. So you have never heard about hemp beer, but hemp beer is. You have never heard about it, but it tastes like sweet, like a bit like honey, and you really would like to have some hemp beer. The trader is looking down at his cart, and it's like snipping two times with his fingers, and one of his servants is going back there, and he is pulling back one of the covers, and you see like a whole barrel of this hemp beer, and he's saying, "Oh, this could suddenly appear in your room if you would just leave this chair for a second and maybe take a walk."
I mean, if it's for the like, that chair is pretty worthless. But the beer, on the other hand, like, you have so many chairs, but no human beer. So I think I'm just gonna have to do this trade and hope no one notices. 'Cause
Okay.
this is a once in a lifetime opportunity.
Okay, so we just changed your impulsive to likes nice things. Really wants nice things. Or something like that. Can we do that? Or easily convinced. Easily convinced could also be a nice aspect. That could get you into trouble.
Yeah.
Just
No.
try to narrow it down from impulsive.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I'll get back to that. I'll run it in the back of my head.
Okay, so your high concept aspect is, of course, you are a humble militiaman.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Well,
let's.
not so humble, but yes, I do like swinging at things with my axe.
Okay, so let's get a description. Rekaf Pride Sword was raised in the fortress of, how did we call it? Stout Boulder? Something like that?
Ice stones or no? Wait. Strict boulder. Strict boulder.
I wrote down the story. Sorry, man. Holy shit. I should drink less wine. Okay, yeah, I should put it down in the other thing. Yeah, Strickbowler. Was trained in the fortress of Strickbowler. You have more English words than me. Could you please describe Strickbowler to Mr. Faker Fango?
As far as I know, it's a fairly large fortress. So the route to this fortress is that it was nestled between these large mountains. Like actually part of it built atop, like in the open air or whatever. Though it's got a ceiling atop of it. So to get to these mountains, you'd have to first get up to a trail through these mountains. You'd have to decide which of there are a couple peaks that you'd want to climb, and then you'd have to actually get to the fortress itself. Pretty much every side of this coalition of mountains that was covered by some sort of siege equipment. It's very difficult to assault. It's pretty much a wonder of architecture and fortification. It's very well made.
And it's all made by Urist Aluminium Cobble.
Yes, he was the architect behind it.
So,
Nice.
Rekaf Prattwood was raised in the fortress of Strickbowlers. When he was coming of age, instead of learning a real job, he joined.
Militia's a real job.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
That's what everybody in the military is saying. I'm doing a real job.
I don't understand. You're from East Berlin. You get it.
Yeah, I'm not from North America. I know.
That's right.
Yeah, I bet you don't have 1,000 aces just
That's
spread out
right.
everywhere.
Yeah, I know. And I was in the army, and I don't need to do that in my life again. Okay, so when he was coming of age, instead of learning a real job, he joined the militia to protect and guard his home.
That is a real job.
Yeah,
I mean, for a
that's what
dwarf,
I keep saying. Okay, how old are you?
Oh,
We don't have to go by
You
years.
don't have to put a date. You don't
they're
have to
in my
put a date.
30s or something.
So you're quite young.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is quite young and very new to the concept of armed combat, but he is very dedicated to learn new techniques of skinning an elf with
Wait,
only a potato
No.
cutter.
Replace elf with goblin.
This is Dwarf-Elvish diplomacy we are talking about.
You said there were even elvish neighbors, though.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, are there?
There are, but they're actually peaceful, but sometimes getting to trouble. Sometimes not. You're always at war with the goblins, of course.
What I hate are goblins.
Yeah. Okay. Dedicated to learn new techniques of skinning a goblin with only a potato cutter. Okay, so that's what you say. What you are. You're a humble militiaman. You're not only just a militiaman. You like to be military. You like to learn new aspects of killing everything you meet, and you are also really into axes, I heard. How's that?
Into what?
You are
Axes.
Oh, yes.
all his exes live in Texas. No, wait.
Weighty hat and dangerous edge.
Wait a second. We are looking that up into the Dwarf Fortress wiki.
I was about to say that sounded like a text quote. The dangerous edge part. No, but anyway, yes.
So what kind of axe do you like? Great axes, battle axes?
Fat axe.
Okay. Oh, too bad. It's not like saying okay. Not some libash. Okay.
I'm not even sure if I could wield a great axe.
You could. Oh, that's basically free in here. We are not restricted by the game. So,
Yeah, just like wield a great axe, like 2 per hand, like a dwarf axe, which are wildfire.
during his service, he discovered that he really likes the weight and the cutting capabilities of an axe.
Now, we're not gonna have another death-obsessed dwarf, are we?
In fact, he likes it so much that he is wielding 2 of them.
Wait, what?
You're now dual wielding. Congratulations.
Congratulations, you are dual wielding X-Men. Wait a second, I need to change the music because it just got
Okay.
the Age of Empires and that is more techno than everything. Okay, so
You seem confused. I'll put it this way: he likes to sort of lay a couple things will be decided, but for the most part,
it's for the most part it's you. So it's basically you have 2 axes. The question is, do you still have a shield strapped on your back, so you can throw 1 axe and then grab your shield?
Oh.
Could I use a crossbow instead of a shield? Or... Wait, I can throw. You can throw axes?
Yeah.
Why not?
This isn't.
Okay, this
So
works.
this is Dwarf Fortress.
We're not sticking to the game that much. It's like the world,
This
but
isn't an actual Dwarf Fortress like we're playing the game, role playing it. This is just set in the world of a Dwarf Fortress campaign.
it's basically the world.
Axes, then.
Okay, yes,
Everyone knows battle axe is the best weapon.
yeah.
Well, yes, that's true.
So okay, I think one of the axes you got handed by the military, and the other one you got handed down from your father.
I had like. It was so depressing trying to fight undead with a spear.
So okay, can we do this like that? Like one axe you got handed by the military, which is just a basic iron axe. Nothing good about it. It's okay crafted, but it's not like the best thing in the world. And the other thing got handed down from your father, which is it's made of dwarf steel, and it's not really a masterwork, but it has a lot of history because your father forged it and just father's father forged it.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it's really nicely balanced. And can we do that, or
Yeah.
how are you imagining your character? Okay. So one of the axes is Borg standard
Just give me
military.
bronze axes, 'cause, like, I don't know what your difficulty is, but steel is like really powerful.
Yeah, you have an iron axe. You are dealing with iron. And there's a reason why you're doing that, because in our other in the main story there is a steel convoy going to one of the human towns, and they're trying to sell them on the steel. And the only thing that humans have access right now to is iron, and also the area you're going into is also iron based. Like the humans are melting down irons and starting to make tools and weapons out of them, and they're not really good at that, but. Well, you can show them your dwarvish iron. And yeah, so one of the axes is a box standard issue. The other one is called... What is it called? What is your axe called? It has a name. Your father's father gave it a name.
Long trunk.
Give it a real name, like English word. Or 2 English words, or a phrase or something. Skull chipper. Don't regenerate one. Come on, come up with something.
Sorrow.
Oh, come on. You just regenerated one. I heard it. Didn't you?
Okay, you make a name then.
Okay. Yeah. What do you think about Skull Chipper? Goblin Bane.
Sure, Goblin Bane sounds nice.
Finger Snapper.
It's like a household name. 'Cause just every time there's a goblin, they
Call-
know they're gonna get their heads chopped off.
Called Goblin Bane. His father gave it to him and his father's father, sorry, gave it to his father, and it has seen many battles. Is enriched with runes. Holy shit. Well, Mr. Tennessee, you know exactly what is going to happen when he's going to show it to your wrist.
It says
sorry.
that about everything.
Sorry. It is enriched with runes of the deeds that were done.
It's a carp drowning an elf in a sea of bats.
Or that were done with it. Dot. Okay.
A sea of cats?
Like the deep cap.
Can you
Shit,
even
what are they
drown
called?
that?
No, but I'm just trying to think of like the typical engravings freaking dwarves make is like a flying carp crying, like something real. Like it's just a bunch of nouns and adjectives put together.
No, it's usually based on whatever experiences they have had.
Mine typically don't ever
Nope.
talk about the interesting things that happen
Yep.
in my game. It's always like consistently. It's like it's a barrel of meat floating in a river of lava.
So
It's like, oh, that never happened to you. Why are you engraving that?
I have this thing that I have Gerald Spring Sprout or something like that, and everybody's writing about him. And I looked up in the legend, and it was some human that were just traveling through woods, and I have like this feeling that as if everybody read Harry Potter and took it for real. Oh yeah, this engraved was Harry Potter fighting the basilisk.
Yeah, like some dude just told a really interesting story, and they're like, it must have happened.
yeah, everywhere. It's a human story, but that's okay.
It's not even a joke.
This engraving is a picture of a wagon surrounded by dwarves. The wagon is looking confused.
Like,
Yeah.
Why? Like, why would you? I don't understand. Who's writing these?
Okay. Okay, so we're going to do this quickly, so you can easily reach Mr. Oh shit, what's the name? Tofurim. So okay, let's go. Your aspects. We're still talking about the aspects. So your humble militiaman. Your troubled aspect is that.
Gullible.
Oh yeah, that's a nice one. That's gullible. Gullible is much nicer than repulsive.
Okay.
Okay, so another one is they call him Cutter.
Someone enjoys their hand axes a little too much.
So you are basically you are freaking great with axes. Like at one point, you and your militia buddies were just going to a forest, and you were like, "Hey, see what I can do!" And you're just hacking left and right with your two axes, and you just cut down this tree in like 4 or 5 strikes. It was like, so quick. Like even the woodcutters cannot do it as quickly as you can. So you are really good at fighting with axes.
All right.
This is one of your traits. Your aspects during the story can change, or you can change them yourself after a milestone, and you can actually also gain new ones depending on how you play a character. Like in our German campaign, we had a mechanic that was like trying to sack everything that he thinks he can turn into something mechanical. So at some point he got to be the long-fingered mechanical. So that also turned out to be quite nice for him, because with his long fingers he could reach places others couldn't. Yeah.
It's also good for playing video games.
Yeah, of course. So now you have a stunt. So the stunt is a bit difficult because it can easily get overpowered and easily get underpowered. It should represent your character and what he can do, and it shouldn't be boring. Like your stunt shouldn't be like, "Oh, this man can kill a goblin in 5 meters by throwing an axe, which actually would be nice. Actually,
Well, throwing an axe would be a nice stunt.
yeah, but you can throw it anyway. Yeah, so you can just basically the damage system is working with. I'll tell you about the damage system later. But let's just say that it's not like really built on numbers. It's more like a flowing system. Okay, let's go through some of the stunts of the other guys.
Specific does it have?
So you know. Okay, I'm telling you the other stunts. So we have Dravuk Iron Melter, which is a clandestine artist, and he's a novice solution finder from Solution Finders Guild. And he is prepped for action and ready to go. Dravuk can choose a special tool which creates an aspect to the scene. Like, he has a ladder with him, or he has his lockpicks with him, that kind of thing. What's next one? Yours Aluminium Cobble. Yours Aluminium Cobble is gaining a +3 bonus when using manipulating structures to his advantage. So he's getting a bonus when he's destroying things. Asic Glengrin. Oh yeah, we know that one. And once per rest, Asic can improve weapons of his teammate, resulting in an advantage. This kind of thing. And Yours Slaughter Aces, our Eerie Butcher, had anatomical precision. Once per fight, Yours can find the weak point of an enemy in hand-to-hand combat and create an advantage on it. And Melvon Rapture, blood of his victim on his skins is changing Yours' behavior.
Alright, I got my stunt. My stunt is hauling items.
What is that?
I am good at hauling heavy items.
Oh man, that's not a real stunt.
No?
I mean,
You don't have.
You can be really strong.
You don't have.
Like,
You don't really have like real items and that kind of things. The thing is, the way I would like to play it is that actually, the guy that is traveling with you is much stronger and much broader built than you, but you have other things you're good at. That's the thing.
if you want to think of something like to do with your act, like think of a cool trick
Throwing
someone
it.
could do. Well, you something more than that, like maybe
You-
spinning it, like arcing it in such a fashion that it comes back to you, like a boomerang.
Or you. Okay. I have a thing for you.
Burying?
I have a thing for you. You can use one of your axes in a way so the enemy is defenseless in the next turn.
Yeah, like a disarming.
Yeah.
What about
Yeah. That's the thing with axes. Axes in real use were used
The hitch was for.
to hook shields and hook other weapons. Like you're getting extra points on disarming an enemy, and you're getting extra points in fighting with enemies with shields. How about that? You can destroy shields. How about that?
Sure.
Okay.
That sounds reasonable.
Yeah. So how do we call this stunt? We need to give it a name, a nice quick one.
Like shield
Extinguisher.
Weapon breaker.
Extinguisher.
So it has to have breaker in it.
Extinguisher.
That sounds like something to fight fires with.
Yeah, but it says an X in it. Don't
Such a corny joke. Don't do that.
don't ask me any questions.
No, we are not going to have axe puns. Well, as long as you're okay. With
I put a hex on your shield.
Just
Ask
call
me
it
anything.
breaker or weapon breaker or something with breaker in it.
Oh, what did you say? What was your thing? You can break shields, and what was the other thing?
Attempt to disarm an opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a disarming attack.
X hooker. No, wait a second.
Do you want axe in every single move he does?
No, but yeah, it has to do something with X. So X is actually X is X is its own shape. That is the thing. You cannot say, oh yeah, it's half moon shaped with something behind it. No, he's saying it's X shaped. It doesn't have to be a pun, but like he's using his axes for hooking. That's basically the idea, right?
Sword hooker.
Like he has this one battle axe and he has like this beard axe, and he uses it to hook shields and hook weapons to destroy them or rip them out of M-Cent.
Then if he's just like straight up a defense like line break, it's a line breaker. Then is what he is.
But that's so bad.
Football.
Football is not for line breaker, man.
What? No, it's not. No, that's not a football thing.
So
Like you're good at rending defenses.
Render defenseless. I don't know.
oh yeah. You are disarming personality.
That makes him sound
It's not
rather.
but it's not my personality.
But it could also be your personality trait. How about that? No, they call him the hookworm. Hookworm. Hookworm.
Whatever. You can choose the name later. Let's.
We're getting with it. Okay. And you can do that once per rest. He can. Yeah, he gets. Plus.
Is the rest 15 minutes or 1 hour?
It's not like D&D.
It's not anything like D&D. Basically, when you're resting is when I say like the story is like you are taking a rest now and you're sleeping over it, and now we are going into the next day. This is also most of the time when we are doing the first pulse. And once per rest, he gets +3 bonus on disarming or shield breaking actions, as long as he has 2 axes. So basically what I'm imagining is not like you are hooking the axe and just tearing it out of his hand, but more like you are hooking the axe and hitting the head with the other axe, or
That's
getting the shield and hitting from the other side, like you're blocking it. That's like the idea.
That's usually how I literally disarm opponents.
Yeah, nice. Okay, so okay, I see you already put in something in your character's
Also
approaches.
Really good against boogeymen. If you just chop off a hand or a foot, you can just run away or not. You
Okay.
just keep dodging and they bleed out.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you something about these things you can do with your approaches. So you don't have like things like strength, dexterity. You can tell me like your character is really strong, that kind of thing. Okay, your character is right now is kind militia average, and you can also say every time you're saying I'm hitting him, and they say why can you hit him? And you're saying because I'm a militiaman, I know how to hit people, and I'm also quite strong because I'm in the militia. I served a lot. So, I know, I'm trained, I'm fit, I'm ready to go. The approach is how you're approaching a situation. Okay, following situations, you are defending a wagon, and one of the scouts comes to you and saying, "Oh, my lord, around the next corner there are some goblins waiting for us." Okay, what will the careful guy do? Well, a careful guy would like send more scouts, try to see how the situation is, put down his men in the right way. So if they have a lot of bows, you put the shields. You should put shields first, and then goes the spearman and
Guardian approach.
yeah. Okay, the guardian approach. You understand that if you play a lot of D&D. Anyway, so now comes the clever part. So the clever part is, oh well, we know they have a lot of bows. That's why we are putting shields on top of our wagons, so they just cannot shoot us down, and we are putting some holes where our crossbow man can shoot them back. That will be a clever approach. A flashy approach is, you would stand on top of the wagon while it's riding towards them, and you would scream to your man, "Man, get ready! Goblins are about! Draw your swords! Keep swinging at them! We are going to kill all of them! Our axes will be covered in their blood when we are done!" And the goblins are just flashed and just running away, half of them, and your men are like, "Oh!" and fighting like they never fought before. That's a flashy role. A flashy is everything where you want to be seen and you are seen. Like you are in the middle of the things, and you are feeling great about it. I don't have to explain forceful, do I?
No.
I'm hitting things. Okay, quick. You are quick, yeah? So
Yes.
the goblins are drawing their bows and releasing it all at once, and you're just quickly like ducking down below the arrows, running through their ranks, going down on the first goblin, sticking your knife into his left eye, jumping up from him, doing a roll in the air, and that kind of thing. That is quick roll. Also a bit flashy, but mostly quick. Okay, sneaky. Sneaky is everything from that has to do with deception or sneakiness. So you could go to the goblins, like your whole track is going there, and you're like, oh goblins, don't shoot at us now because we only have steel. What do you want with the steel bearers? You cannot even melt it down. You don't have the technology. But you know what? Behind us is a track that is filled with gold, and if you attack us now, you will not have the time to get another ambush ready for the one with the gold. So please let us be and just wait for the gold ones. That would be a sneaky roll. Also, sneaky roll would be I'm grabbing all the guys that can sneak a bit, waiting till night's approaching, and then slit their throat while they are asleep.
Yeah.
That's sneaky. So now to your approaches. You have one approach that you can give a 3, one that you can give a 2, one for 1 and 1 for a 0, and 2 of them you can never use.
Okay, well, I will give careful +3.
Oh, wait a second.
I will,
Yeah, keep going.
I will give clever a +2, and wait. Yeah, I'll give never mind. I'll give. Yeah, I get 2 more, right? I get to.
Yeah, you
Buff
get
2
well,
more?
you get 3, 2, 1, and 0.
Okay. I will give. What does that sound?
Okay, yeah, I'll help him a bit. I need to talk to my girl right now, and I don't want to stop the recording. So you can tell him how it goes.
Yeah.
So
So
I'm deciding between forceful, clever, and quick. I just
Yeah.
don't know which one to give +2.
forceful, clever, and quick. I would say that like what kind of fighter do you want to be? Like is your guy just like a berserker? He's going in there, capturing
I would like to not die.
Okay, well, clever, you definitely careful you already have. If you're like really tactically minded, you might want to go with clever. If you just want to be like in and out, they never even see you, that's quick. And then so I guess between clever and quick for you then. So if you
Yeah.
By the way, it's pretty easy not to die. I will not like actively try to kill you unless I really want to.
Gee, man.
But it's more like telling the story together and getting together and getting your characters to work together, that kind of thing. It's more about the role-playing part than about the actual fighting part. So it has to be true to your personality what you're doing here.
Yes. Yeah. I will take +2 to quick